What's in your backpack?
So you're going to have
my day plan, yeah.
He says he was going to meet a friend inside the car park in the basement of this apartment building. The police need to check his alibi, so Philip has gone around the back of the building and come through the main entrance to let the others in.
Right. How come you got your pocket knife? How come you've got your pocket knife? Yeah?
John has told the police that his mate Trevor lives in a room behind one of these doors and nominates this door as the one.
Hello?
But these don't actually look like apartment doors.
You wouldn't have a front door leading
quite
to the
unusual.
car park. I reckon these are like lockers.
So what are these? Are these like apartments or what?
Like little rooms.
Yeah?
Yeah, like with a little kitchenette and shit, and that's about it.
Do you come here much or?
This is the first time I've been here, he's only just moved in.
Oh, I see. I see. So what were you planning to do after this?
Go to sleep in the car for about an hour or two, because I'm pretty fucked in.
He's claiming he's in town solely because he came in for a sesh, he said, with his friend, and then he's going to have a sleep in the car, and then he's going to go do his studies at university for the day at 8 o'clock.
Starts work at 9 this morning.
But once the senior sergeant phones John's flatmate in West Auckland,
Does he attend any sort of tech or university? Or has he finished that?
the claim that he's off to university at 8 o'clock is under question.
Okay.
And it seems the flatmate is already aware that John is being questioned by the police.
You're getting texts from... I'm just trying to get some clarification of some of the things he's told us so that we know what's going on and whether he's telling us, what he's telling us is true or not. He says he does live there, but that he just thinks he's at a friend's house, but that he's supposed to be at work at 9 o'clock. He's told us he's meant to be at university at 8. And while I was talking to the friend was, I could hear the guy's cell phone going off all the time. So he's getting texts from somebody, and every time it went off, he'd disappear off the phone for a while. So he's obviously getting fed something from somebody.
Okay.
The officers are also suspicious of the fact that John is nervously scratching his nose, a common side effect of methamphetamine use.
We can now sort this out properly, right? Go back to the station, sit down in the interview rooms and get your proper ID, see who you are, see where you live.
And he's continually using his cell phone, possibly to warn others.
Put your phone away. You want to ring your lawyer?
Excuse me, I'm concerned that you're not ringing me right. Can I have a look at my girl?
Yeah, we can look at that.
It's only when he's arrested for being unlawfully on a property that he reluctantly releases his phone.
Yep. What are you doing, bro? Not a problem, buddy. And my lawyer will sort this out. This is rubbish. Such a... Can I have my phone back, please? Because you don't have my...
You'll bring your phone back. Bring your phone back.
No, you do not have one.
He's going to bring
You were ringing your lawyer?
I am.
Not been ringing your lawyer.
John's been arrested for being unlawfully on a property, but back at Auckland Central, a search of his bag has turned up a few very interesting items.
Doesn't look very good for you at this moment. It's called possession of instruments.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Okay, can you ring my panel beater and talk to him about it?
My goodness.
Yeah, things, that's not panel beating things.
No, because I've been attaching bits to my car and used it.
You've got 3, 4, 5 different screwdrivers.
And I've got more in my car. There's hundreds of tools.
What's in here?
Crack pipe.
Oh, choice.
Oh, good
awesome.
stuff.
Well done. Doesn't look very good. Again, is there, what's in that pouch in there?
Weed.
Just weed in there. I'm just informing you now that what I've found doesn't look very good for you.
I know.
Okay?
Yeah.
Cannabis there. What's in here? Meth. How much?
Not much, about a quarter of a gram at the most.
For yourself?
Yeah. See? Just for me.
Oh, that's a lot.
No, that's a quarter of a gram.
Quarter of a gram. How much do you pay for a point bag?
$80?
$80 for each of these.
No, they're not points.
So they're yours, right?
Yeah.
They're yours.
Yeah.
You know what it is?
Yes.
What are they?
Meth.
They're meth.
It's for me to smoke.
You smoke it by yourself?
Yeah. Can't stop.
So 1, 2, 3, 4 meth bags are yours.
Yep.
Philip's dubious about John's claim that the drug is all for his own use,
And what do you use that
because
for?
meth dealers usually sell point bags weighing only 1/10 of a gram.
What do you use the screwdrivers that for? Is that to break into places?
No,
What do you use it for?
I just got them from a panel beater.
Eh?
It's not like panel beating. It's like adding, putting on the guard and putting in the headlight and stuff like that. And he's just panel beated and chopped and welded my front end.
You know what I think? I think you're like your drugs too much, and you're breaking into places and to buy stuff.
No, not at all. See, I told you it's fucking wrong.
What kind of pocket knife is it?
No, man,
What do you need a pocket knife on you for?
I didn't need it. It was just in my bag. I
Eh?
didn't empty my bag out before I went from home. That's why I have my tools.
Well, why do you need a pocket knife? I don't need a pocket knife.
I used to use it at work to cut down boxes.
Oh, you don't need a knife like that to cut boxes, mate. That's a stupid answer. You know what I think? I think you use all these tools to break into houses or vehicles to get what you want, to supply you money for all of this. Right?
You can actually ring Dan, the panel beater, and ask
Dan,
him.
the panel beater.
Yeah,
What are all these different car keys, huh?
yeah, for all the cars that are parked at my house. Yeah,
You say you're not working much, and then you got all that money, and then I see all that meth in there, and the pipe.
that's my savings. That's all I got.
It's an illegal substance.
Oh,
Oh, see someone about it. It's a problem. See someone about it.
I have.
If I had a problem like that, I'd see someone about it.
I have tried to see someone about it. It doesn't help. I need to go to rehab.
Well, why don't you put yourself in rehab?
I don't know.
Also suspicious is John's diary and a list of appliances and prices and car parts.
That's what Trevor was selling.
Where do you get all that stuff from? Is it Nick?
Yeah, I think so.
Is he into breaking into cars and houses as
I
well?
don't know. All I know is that he sells me some shit, And I mean,
Jeez, because you can do a Sunny, it's $20, it's pretty cheap.
I know. And that's what I mean. I was at the panel beaters all day.
What sort of stuff do you go for when you get into cars and stuff?
I don't get into cars and stuff. I'm sorry, but yeah.
How'd you get to take meth? How were you introduced to it?
At a party, one of my mates was like, oh yeah, come and have some of this, And then ever since I tried it, I've been stuck on it.
What do you mean stuck on it? You just want it all the time?
Yeah,
When do you get your money from meth?
My mum gives me some money and I get some money from student allowances.
It doesn't pay for meth, mate.
Yeah.
Where do you get your money from meth?
Yeah, I get my student allowance and my mum gives me money and I get allowance from her. And my trust fund and stuff.
What did it cost for each gram?
I didn't, that's how I ration it up for myself. I'm allowed one of those a day.
What, a whole bag?
Like that little bag, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And that's a point bag?
No, it's not a point. It's about half a point.
This is a field testing kit, and we use it just to see if it is methamphetamine. We put a sample of this in here, and we've broken 2 of the ampules, and we're just going to break the 3rd one and give it a wee shake, and if it turns blue, which it has, it's methamphetamine.
Well, he's already under arrest for unlawfully on property, and we'll be placing a few other charges, like possession of meth and cannabis, and possession of, he's got some tools and he looks like he was going to break into a vehicle or building. So, possession of instruments for burglary.
I thought I could handle it. I thought, I've only smoked it once, every month, and then it ends up once every week, and then once every day, and then you're just smoking it 24/7.
And how much is it costing you, this habit?
My life, really. Everything. I've lost everything.
everyone I care about.
Does your family know that you're an addict?
Yeah. They won't even talk to me anymore.
Front passenger's not wearing a seatbelt either.
Rotorua Detective Sergeant Chris McLeod is making a routine traffic stop. But before he's even out of his car, the driver roars off.
Northcourt H17. On Bellingham Crescent now going into Wrigley Road in pursuit of a black Honda Civic. 3 occupants. It's drizzling. Not much traffic around. It was just a routine traffic stop for no seatbelt. We're just going left on Sunset Road, heading west.
Once Chris has notified the pursuit, control of the operation passes to the communications centre, who remind Chris that the public's safety should be his main concern.
If is there an unjustified risk to any person, you are to abandon the pursuit immediately. Do you understand?
Yes, affirmative. Speed is 60 k's. Just going past Lazenby.
Comms has called in several other police units as reinforcements, and they're preparing to use road spikes.
Is there any other Rotorua traffic units able to assist with spikes?
For the next 10 minutes, Chris is led on an unwanted tour around the Rotorua suburb of Fordlands and the nearby streets by the offending vehicle.
Heading towards Old Taupo, just going past Night Place. Speed is 70 k's, staying within their own lane.
It's mostly a low-speed pursuit, but the driver takes some stupid risks and shows no signs of stopping.
3251.
We've turned right from Bertram back onto Pukeko, straight past. No, we're in Ford Road again.
Eventually something has to give, and the driver loses it on a wet corner.
Yes, we're just approaching.
He soon starts taking even more risks in his efforts to get away.
Get here. We're now turning into Irene Place. It's a dead end.
But the driver appears to have some local knowledge as he goes cross-country.
It's now into Meadowbank Crescent. It's gone right into Meadowbank Crescent, through a blind section off-road, and now back onto. We're now in Lazenby. The vehicle appears to be going off-road into an address in Lazenby. 3 juveniles, by the look of it, running into the park area. Park area, Ford Road.
One of the fugitives, Matthew, is soon brought back, cuffed and out of puff, and denying he was behind the wheel.
Could it be? It's a bit silly, eh?
I wasn't driving, mate.
You weren't. You were certainly running.
Yeah, I had to, because they said the car was hot.
Yeah. And you say you weren't driving, bro?
I wasn't driving.
Hey! That's what the camera's going to tell us too, brother.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah?
Not mine.
All right, bro. So where's the car from, do you know?
No, like I said, mate, I've only been here, 3-4 days?
Action-packed 4 days.
Yeah, shocking.
At this stage, there's no stolen property or guns or drugs. So it's possibly a stolen vehicle that hasn't been reported as yet. So we'll make some more inquiries. The number plate and the registration sticker on the front and warrant of fitness don't match up, so it'll be interesting to see where the inquiries take us.
Back at the Rotorua police station, Matthew's denials continue, but once confronted with the evidence, he eventually tells the truth.
He gave a full and frank confession to being the driver of the vehicle, and he stated that he took the vehicle from his sister's place. The vehicle belongs to his brother, And the reason he didn't stop for police is because he's got no licence, and he thought maybe we would be taking his brother's car.
And it turns out that Matthew didn't know where he was going.
Every road that I hit, it was by fluke. I went headed for this alleyway and I was running in and there was no bars there, and ended up going straight through the alleyway and out onto this other road, Horseshoe Road. Before I stopped, then just by fluke there was another driveway there, so I shot down that driveway. Yeah.
Matthew's passenger was released without any charges, and later in court Matthew pleaded guilty to dangerous driving and failing to stop. He was disqualified for 6 months and sentenced to 180 hours community work. When the police arrive, they're told that the man is still inside the stairwell, but no one knows if he's still got a knife.
If you challenge from there, mate, you should get a response. Yep, he's on the school landing. He's coming down now. Just back off, fellas, as he's coming down, so give him some room to get
Delta officer Matt Fage and his dog Blade go in first. The police outside can't see a knife, but by the time Matt is up the stairs, the suspect has covered up his right hand. Matt can't afford to take any chances, as the man may still have the knife concealed somewhere. So he sets off the pepper spray. The suspect is dazed long enough for other officers to come in and subdue him. One of the officers has been caught in the back spray, but apart from that, the emergency is over.
Well, I got there, challenged with the dog. He was in the stairwell. Couldn't see his hands. They were in his pocket. Had a coat covering it. He was more non-compliant than anything else. He was pepper sprayed and obviously taken into custody. The guys are in there now looking for the knife. Job done.
While the suspect is taken away and other officers search for the knife, Kylie interviews one of the witnesses.
And we heard this constant knocking on the door, banging on that door.
Right.
So we looked at the door and we saw him there, and then the door slammed. Really slammed it, and he kept slamming it. And then I looked down, and here he is with this knife. And the Chinese lady next to me come and had a look as well.
Okay.
And he had a knife.
And how would you describe that?
Oh, the carving knife would be like a vegetable knife. It was kind of one of those bigger triangular ones.
Okay. And
I didn't see what handle it had on it. It might have been wooden, yeah.
And how long, roughly?
About 50 centimetres, I'd say.
Did he threaten anybody with it?
No, he didn't actually threaten anybody. No.
Okay. Just in an aggressive manner in general?
Aggressive manner in general, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
he was obviously looked very drunk, yeah.
Rather intoxicated?
Yeah.
And did he see him with the knife?
Yeah, he would have, yeah. Because I looked down and he looked up, yeah.
And how did he respond to that?
He just walked back down again, yeah, he was pacing up and down.
Did he know police were being called?
No, don't think so.
We're just outside the address of the offender who's been apprehended tonight for the knife, and we've located several knives in his flat, which is shown here, and one of the witnesses has pointed out a possible knife that he was wielding, so we'll take all of those back as exhibits and see how we go with the interview.
The man was later fined $500 for carrying an offensive weapon, and an order was made to destroy the knife he was wielding the night he was arrested.